You guys are gonna fucking hate me. I lied to you guys. I straight up lied. Literally 1 day ago, I uploaded a video titled my last supply drop opening, and guess what we're doing today? We're opening fucking supply drops. So actually what happened is my friend contacted me and said that he had 226 supply drops on his account, and I'm like, you know what, if you let me open those, I'll record them and post them on a video and then give your account back to you. So basically this is my buddy's account. I'm gonna open up the supply drops on it, 226. I believe I'm actually doing a 10,000 supply drop opening later on this week on live stream, so be on the lookout for that. But this is just another supply drop opening, 200 supply drops. Sorry that yesterday was the last supply drop opening, but I don't really think you guys are gonna be too mad about that, obviously, because you guys love the supply drop openings and I love opening them. They're a ton of fun, so hopefully we can get a few legendaries. Thank you so much for checking out the channel today. I love you all. Let's fucking open these supply drops. Let's go. Alright, so your boy accidentally opened one. Alright, we didn't get anything too great. We got a fireproof exo, a medical loadout, and then it enlisted a melee. Like, nothing really that exhilarating or anything like that. But I want you guys, we got 225 more supply drops. Alright, go get your G Fuel, get your shaker cup, get your water, mix them together, because we got a lot of supply drops to open, and it looks like we're all going to be here, water. So, go get some popcorn, some Sour Patch Kids, go throw your laundry in the laundry doer or whatever it's called, and then just let's do this. All right, we got 225. Let's go. Let's open the first one, or at least the first one on purpose. We got Tiki knee pads, MK14 obituary, absolutely ass supply drop. Fuck yes. Denial Esports Exo, I love that, man. Denial, good team. They won Call of Duty champs. Then we got the AK-12 hair trigger. Hair trigger literally gives you a boner. All right, we're gonna try and fly through these as fast as possible. All right, like I said, we got over 200. That's like almost $500 worth of supply drops. Think about it. We got 225, so that's just about $500, a little bit under. That's absolutely ridiculous. Atlas 45 Oathbreaker. Pretty sure we got that in yesterday's supply drop opening. So I don't know. No one really uses secondaries. I don't really think I've died to any pistol other than the RW1 in this game. So like having an Atlas 45 Oathbreaker, it's like fuck yeah, we got an elite gun. But it's like, fuck you, because it's like a shitty elite gun. Kind of like that. Like, yay, we got an elite. We can redeem it for 2,000 XP. But at the same time, it's a rocket launcher. So who really gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Not really that big of a deal. We got 218 more to go. This is literally going to take forever. Do you know how long this is going to take? I might just order pizza. That's actually a really cool shirt. That's actually super cool. I legitimately might order pizza and just eat the fucking pizza the whole time, because this is going to take that long. That Aviator Exo, that's pretty new. I mean, it's the same as all the other Exo suits in the game, just kind of reskinned, but I mean, it's new. You can't really complain about new stuff. We got the Neural shirt, pretty cool. Nigerian helmet, fuck off, and then an Amelie that can fuck off too, so I don't know, man. Nothing really. If we, alright, hold on. I want to say this to you guys. If I go through over 200 supply drops and don't get a single legendary, I'll give away a scuff controller. Is that fair? If I go 200 supply drops without getting a single legendary, someone watching this video is getting a scuff controller. I think that's a fair deal. Just because. Fuck yes, baby. We got the AK-12 Rip, dude. The AK-12 Rip. That is the rarest elite gun, at least for me. I don't know if it's actually the most rare elite gun, but that elite gun is, I've gotten that the least amount of time, so I'm fucking hyped for that, dude. I'm hyped as shit for that. That's awesome. PDW Chucker, not going to use it. Paratrooper loadout. This is like, I like the Paratrooper loadout because it actually looks like something people in the Army would wear. The Marine loadout looks at too, but obviously the Marine loadout's enlisted, so we don't fuck with it. But that's actually pretty cool. I wish I had the entire gear set for that. That'd be super cool. We got the Boxer loadout. If you guys didn't know, that's what I look like with my shirt off. I got those shredded abs, the pecs, and whoo, that's what I look like, baby. That's, y'all call me fat, but little do you know, your boy's shredded. Alright, then we got the Deep Sea Diver Exo. That's pretty cool, actually. Look at that. I like that because there's no other exosuit in the game that has like that form to it. Most of the things they added to the game are just reskinned bullshit, but that's actually something pretty unique, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited I got that. Alright, if you guys play Counter-Strike, that looks like an Asimov exosuit. That's pretty cool. Tech 19 Roundhouse, pretty good gun. Don't think I'll use it, or I don't think my friend will use it, Because why would you use that when you have the AK-12 Rip? You know what I mean? Like, the only gun that's going to top the AK-12 Rip is the Obsidian Steed, pretty much. So that's like a complete waste of time using anything else, essentially. Jackpot shin guards, pretty cool. He can wear those when he goes to Vegas. Ah, there we go. We got the SAC 3 Blood and Gore. That's super cool. It's got +1 fire rate. The SAC 3 received a buff a few months ago. It's not anything recent, but received a buff, and it's definitely worth running around. Oh, that shirt's fucking beautiful. Imagine, all right, picture this, all right? Imagine someone with that shirt on, that disco shirt, with just a bunch of chest hair just flowing out of the top. Gorgeous. All right, gorgeous. Can't wait. I wish I had that in real life. I don't have much chest hair, but I'm sure I'll get it, you know, eventually once I'm more through puberty, I guess. So we got the aviator goggles. Those are pretty dope. And we got the jackpot helmet, which we can wear when we go to Vegas, but I don't know, because this is a video game and there's no map that's in Vegas. So psychedelic knee pads. What the fuck is psychedelic about those knee pads besides the fact there's a little bit of pink on it? Beer and pretzels, super good variant. And then some shitty ass exosuits. So nothing really that exciting. I gotta start opening these faster. I really do. No! 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 Wait! We just fucking got the fucking dude. That's literally the dopest fucking legendary I've ever fucking seen, dude. Holy fuck, dude. That's literally dope as shit. Look how. Oh my god. Wow, I'm super happy about that, but I'm sure you guys are pretty mad because that means I'm not giving away a scuff controller, so, oh my god, my heart's beating so fast, dude, holy cow. 26 supply drops and we already got a legendary, man, and then we get a triple elite. This is honestly, this is some luck I've never seen before, boys. This is literally some new luck. We got the Atlas 20mm virtuosity, not the best in the world, but at least it is. At least it's an elite. Why is this elite? Do you guys see how boring this loadout is? Why the fuck is that elite? You know what I mean? Like, why? That's literally boring. The punk helmet, that's pretty cool. KF5 genuine should be an elite gun, 100%. Great gun. One of the best KF5s for sure, so. Alright, nothing really that good. We got some ugly fucking EXO. Disco loadout, dude. Let's put this on right now and see what it looks like. Look at that, dude. That's literally crazy cool. That's awesome, dude. I couldn't be happier with that. That's honestly a really cool shirt. We got the ugly mask that looks like Bigfoot's. We got some whiteout boots. And this is probably the worst enlisted in the game. It's an Atlas 45 with -1 range. It's a pistol that already has no range. And then they took range away from it. Like, thanks for that, game. So, nothing really that crazy. We gotta start opening these faster, man. Oh! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, the luck that I've gotten so far is out of this world. We just got the Inferno. We've gotten the Inferno, the Rip, and the Voodoo helmet, or Voodoo hat, whatever it's called. Literally, wow, what a way to end Advanced Warfare right here. What a way, just, Jesus, dude, honestly, okay, that supply drop sucked dick, but we got a legendary, it's, oh my, I'm hype as fuck, dude. I'm literally hype as shit right now. Royalty knee pads. Those have been in the game since the game came out, I believe, but they're still dope. Look at them. They got some purple thing on them. We got the boxer boots. Those are pretty cool too. So, really colored. No fucking way, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Is this real? Oh my god, dude. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I can't. Hold on. We're gonna legendary the fuck out of our guy right now. We're literally gonna put all the legendary shit we have on him. Look how cool. Oh my god, dude, this, I don't know what it is. The luck, honestly, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is insane. This is insane. This is, we got the carbon too. The carbon enlisted. You guys know I made a bunch of videos on this gun. +1 damage, and it's enlisted. If you guys have that and you're still playing Advanced Warfare, definitely throw that on. ASM1 competence, +1 damage. You gotta fucking love it, man. You gotta love it. XMG beer and pretzels. We already got one of those variants. Let's be honest, we probably weren't gonna use that anyway. So, we just got a bunch of aids out of this supply drop. Honestly, nothing really that. The passionate boots. That sounds, and we got another awful elite EXO, the passionate boots. That sounds so sexual, and I love it. I love it. It's so sexual. It's great. We got the adapt. Never gonna use that ever. That's terrible. Ugly gloves and ugly pants. We got to start flying through these, man. We got so many. Look at luchador loadout. That luchador loadout looks like the boxer loadout. Like there's literally no difference. So I don't really know what they were thinking with. We got the paratrooper pants. I really want that full loadout. It's nothing like too crazy or too out of this world, but it's pretty cool looking, I think. So maybe if we can get all that throughout all these supply drops, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, we got the Lynx King. All right, can we listen? All right, if anyone that works have any affiliation with Call of Duty, someone explain to me how this gun is elite. All right, it has minus damage and minus accuracy. It's an awful sniper to begin with, and it gives you the parabolic microphone. Like, why is that elite? Why? Why? I would literally rather use the normal. I would never use the Lynx. It's not a very good gun. But hey, we got an elite mayhem. Woohoo! But I don't know. I don't know why they'd be an elite gun. That sounds pretty stupid. Sledgehammer games. EXO. We can look like a baseball team. That's pretty cool. Psychedelic boots. I don't know. Those look pretty psychedelic only because a little bit of pink. I don't know. I wish with the whole psychedelic thing, with all of this stuff, they would have put like that Fruit Loops pattern on. That would have been pretty cool. We got the correct shirt. Atlas 45 Oathbreaker. We already got that, so that's not really that exciting. That right there, that is the best SAC 3. It's got +2 damage with -2 fire rate, but it already... SAC 3s are the fastest firing SMGs since it is 2 of them, so like, you know, it's kind of got an unfair advantage because you can shoot 2 of them instead of just 1, so... AK-12 fluted, don't give a fuck about that. We're gonna fly through these supply drops now, dudes. We gotta go. Thunder Tusk, fuck yeah, baby. Thunder Tusk is super good because it's +3 accuracy. Completely eliminates the need for grip, because when you put grip on, it gives you +20% accuracy or +2 like points in accuracy. So that literally gives you more accuracy than grip does. And if for some reason you still can't fucking aim, you put grip on, then it is literally +50% accuracy, which is absolutely ridiculous. We got the Arctic Shin Guards. Those are crazy cool. I've never even seen those before. Those came out of nowhere. Alright, now we got both Atlas 20mm, or both elite ones. We don't have the royalty ones yet, so I don't really care about Atlas 20mm though. And M1 irons, that's pretty cool. And then a whiteout EXO thing that I won't really use. I was gonna say 2 RW1s, but then again, we got an M1 irons. Damn, baby, we haven't gotten anything good in a while. We got the Thunder Tusk, but even the Thunder Tusk isn't that good. I'd rather have the other variant, the Bear Fists, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked through the variants in this game. And then we got, like, this Lynx is way better than that elite one. It has an actually useful attachment, the variable scope, and doesn't have any minus damage. Like, how is this professional and that other one elite? Like, the Kingpin fucking sucks. I don't know. X-ray boots. Look how crazy. I want the full X-ray loadout too, dude. The X-ray, you can literally see through it. You look like a ghost, essentially. So it's crazy cool. There are some pretty cool loadouts. Sledgehammers put a lot of useless stuff in this game. Like the passionate sunglasses. Look how awful those are. Like, those are awful. But they've also put in a lot of crazy ones, like the EXO, the Paratrooper, I think super cool. They put in a bunch of cool loadouts, but they also fucked up a lot of them too. Like, a lot of them. The hard tip. I always laugh when I get that, because you know what goes through. It goes through both of our brains. Alright, hard tip, like a boner or something like that. I probably just took that joke too far, but that's okay. Lagoon EXO. This shirt, I like this shirt. It's so low-key. It's literally like a tank top. Like, there's all this, like, shirts in this game that are so extravagant. Oh my god, that gun's fucking amazing. +3 damage, dude. I think there's only, like, a few other variants in the game that have +3 damage. That's so just ridiculous. Like, why +3 damage? Like, that's actually, like, over the top, like, unhealthy, unfair, dangerous to be running around with, because that's... The Goliath's an amazing gun. Alright, and yesterday in the supply drop opening, you got the royalty version, which is just even more out of this world. I think we almost have the full jackpot set, which is pretty cool. Tiki shirt. Oh, that actually looks super cool. I wonder if it moves. Does it move? Nah, it doesn't move. That's actually super cool. Super happy to have that. Definitely going to be using that. There we go, boys. We got the Fruit Loop EXO. That one's actually more common than you think. It looks super cool. So, you know, you would assume it's if it looks super cool, you would expect it to be super rare. But I think pretty much anyone that's bought supply drops or even opened supply drops and played the game enough to get a bunch of supply drops probably has that. So it's really not that uncommon of a thing. 139 more supply drops to go. Just absolutely insane how many damn supply drops we got. Lynx 19 tack driver, -1 damage and fire rate. Not that useful, honestly. Really not that useful of a sniper rifle. Especially, why would you use a Lynx when you can use something like a Morse? Or really anything like that. You know what I mean? Even the Atlas 20mm I'd rather use than the Lynx. Fireproof boots. Those are bright yellow, man. Those are extremely bright. Marine goggles are pretty cool. M1 irons, nothing. We got to start flying through these, man. This is going to be a long video. We got the Neuro helmet. I remember when the Neuro helmet first came out, man. Everyone was so hyped. That was when the first, like, super creative piece of gear they came out with was the Neuro set. So that was super cool. Trapper shirt that looks like something Sacagawea would wear. So we definitely going to be putting that on. HBR A3 Raider +1 fire. That's probably the closest variant you can get to the Insanity. So super proud to have that. Super excited to have that. Definitely going to be using that. AK-12 Lance. This gun would be super good, but you can't put attachments on it. Or at least any like quick draw or anything like that, which is really the only attachments you need on the AK. You don't really need red dot or anything like that. So the AK-12 Lance +2 range. But like I said, you can't put like quick draw or grip on something, so I'd rather use the... We got the fucking silver bullet, baby. We got the fucking silver bullet, baby. We got the fucking silver bullet, baby. Fuck yes. Hell yes. We got the thermal shirt looking like a firefighter, and then we got that looks like some fighter jet from like World War II, which is pretty cool. I like that look on that helmet. It looks pretty cool. We got another hair trigger. We got that out of one of the first supply drops, so we got 2 of them. Optic gold, baby. That's crazy, dude. I love Optic. I love that. That's a super cool EXO. Look at that. Optic logo. It looks great on it, man. I'm glad they gave Optic. Of all the teams to give an EXO suit, I'd either want Optic or FaZe to get it. So even though Optic and Denial have it, you know, at least Optic has one. I'm happy with that. And that's I'll proudly rock that around the map. I'll proudly wear that and show it off because I'm a big Optic fan. They're good guys. They're nice guys. They're fun to hang out with. Alright, we got the Eco shirt. Look at this. That's pretty cool. If only you couldn't have a loadout and you could see like the stuff in the middle, that'd be pretty cool. Marine EXO Bulldog, IMR Hunter, Fireproof pants. Man, we almost have enough stuff to be a complete firefighter. Alright, if YouTube and live streaming ever doesn't work out as a job, at least I can be a firefighter because of all the gear we got out of the supply drop opening. Jesus Christ, man. EM1 Polar Vortex, +1 fire rate. I've always wondered how there can be a fire rate out of the EM1 because it's like it shoots a laser, you know what I mean? So how is there like a fire rate if it just shoots a constant laser? So that's kind of weird, I guess. We got the psychedelic pants. We also have almost the full Fruit Loop loadout. We almost have every single fucking thing that you can get for that. We got the disco boots. We almost have the full disco loadout too, man. We're literally gonna have almost full loadouts of everything. We got the hole puncher. That's probably better than the steel bite because it doesn't have -1 fire rate. So that should probably be an elite. We got the neuro pants. Pretty cool stuff, man. Boxer helmet. That's crazy. Oh man, that should honestly probably be legendary. That's super cool. There's nothing else like that in the game. Obviously, we're gonna keep the voodoo though. Obviously, we're not getting rid of the voodoo, but you know, it is cool to see a different actual design on a helmet rather than just the same stuff with different colors on it. MK14 Eclipse. Fuck that gun. We'll never touch that gun. Eco helmet. That's been out for so long. Got the Parsec. I mean, EPM3. The EPM3 has been buffed a bunch, so it's definitely better than it was when the game first came out. Because I remember using that gun right at the release of Advanced Warfare, and it being just a god-awful joke. Just literally a joke. You couldn't get a kill with it. Had a ton of recoil. Oh, fuck yes, baby. We got the EM1 Poner plus 2 damage. We got the Atlas Huckleberry. Great guns, too. Or, not the Huckleberry. Not a great gun, but... Oh, we got the HBR83 Bear Fist. Awesome. That's what the Bear Fist was. I know I called that an IMR early in the video. I apologize. Alright. I'm tired, alright? I'm tired. I haven't had my daily G Fuel yet, so I'm not on point yet. We got the Arachnid shirt. Pretty cool. However, I don't really like spiders, so there's no way I'm gonna fuck with that. There's literally no way I'm gonna fuck with the spider outfit, alright? Neuro Exo, still one of my favorites just because it was so hype when it came out. Bulldog Mancy can suck my dick. All those things are pretty bad, but I mean, they're all elites and that's 6,000 XP redeeming stuff, so. Alright, pretty bad supply. We got another fireproof shoes. Alright, we got enough of them. We've really gotten like 8 of them in this video, so that's nothing really too exciting.
Elite.
Woo! Oh man, I thought that was another Goliath, but it was a Squeaker, which has plus 2 fire rate, minus 2 accuracy, which I hope it is minus accuracy if it is plus 2 fire rate. Like, it definitely shouldn't be as accurate as a normal MP11. That'd be kind of insane, I think, so. Alright, nothing that good, but, you know, at least we're getting elites. You know, at least we're on an elite streak here. It's been a while. Hey, we got the bang stick, baby. We got the bang stick, baby. We got the bang stick, baby. Alright, just complete ass out of that supply drop. That's actually cool. That enlightened shirt, I love the enlightened stuff. It just looks cool. It looks like you should be in outer space and stuff like that. We got the Puck knee pad, Sledgehammer Games, and then another Carbon. The Carbon, like I said, dude, great fucking gun. If you have it and you don't have an Obsidian Steed, at this point, I hope all of you have all the elite guns, Insanities, Obsidian Steeds, AK-12 Rips, Speakeasies. I hope all of you guys have that, because honestly, the game's been up for so long. And if you've actually been playing the game and opening supply drops and you don't have those, I feel bad for you, man. I really do, because you got fucked, honestly. You got fucked. Triple elite. We got the PDW Chucker, M1 Irons, Outlaw. Both good gun, both good. The M1 Iron should probably be a secondary, honestly. Hey, that's sexy triple elite. X-ray boots. Disco Loadout, Sack 3, Blood and Gory. Probably won't use any of those, but they're good to have. They're good to have under your belt. The Disco Exo, I love this Exo because, look, it moves. It literally moves like a disco ball, so I'll probably use that Exo. I don't have a legendary one or any better elite one, so I'll probably go with that. The Lucador Mask, that thing's super cool, too. I don't really get why they decided to add, like, a Mexican wrestler loadout and then a boxer loadout. Like, I feel like those are two very, like, similar things, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why they couldn't have gone a different direction with at least one of those. Ew! We got the spider knee pads. Get those the fuck off my screen. Sack 3 JK. I don't want it enlisted Sack 3. Atlas Task Force pants. Those kind of look like joggers. Like they got like the elastic on the ends. Those look pretty comfy. All right. If this game was real life, fuck you spider thing. I don't want you at all. I don't like spiders. Okay. Nothing that good, man. We got 73 more, dude. I literally can't believe... Hey, we got another Denial Esports. That's pretty good. I literally can't believe how many supply drops we've opened, man. How many is on this account is just on 226. Can you believe that, guys? We have gotten 2 legendaries, but we haven't gotten one in over 100 supply drops. So the fact that you only get like 1 every 100 makes them pretty damn rare. And if any of you guys have a legendary, just think about how fucking lucky you are. Like, I'm jealous, man. S12 Tiger Blood plus 3 fire rate. It literally shoots just fucking retardedly fast. So we probably won't be using that. If we use an S12, maybe, but I don't think I've ever used the S12 in this game. The pair, look how sick, you look like a fly with that helmet on. That's pretty cool. If I didn't have the legendary, I think I might actually use that. Alright, nothing that fire. Come on, man, we need a legendary. Another EM1 Poner. I mean, we already had one, but I guess we could always redeem that one for 2,000 XP. Pyotech Exploit. I'm kind of sad about that because if we would have got the The loophole is the best elite gun in the game as far as stats on the weapon too. It literally has no negatives. Literally, it only has positives. It says it has -3 handling on the loophole, but it lies to. It actually has +3 handling, which is ridiculous and honestly pretty stupid. But you know, I'm not gonna complain about that because that is one of my favorite guns, definitely. The punk pants, those are pretty damn weird. Those are extremely weird pants, actually. Nothing out of that one. Oh man, we're literally getting jammed right now. We haven't. There we go, baby. ASM1 Speakeasy, a Melee Chicanery, and the Lagoon t-shirt all out of one. Like, what? That is unheard of. Literally unheard of. The Boar Strike, that's what it was. I couldn't think of the name. That's good. That loadout's probably the most boring loadout in all of Advanced Warfare. Literally the most boring shit in this game right there. We got the Marine boots, literally nothing that good. We're gonna start flying through these, man. We really are. The Eco shirt, a Melee Spacer. Pretty weak supply drop, honestly. Wow, the MDL backdraft. If that's AIDS, alright, that's pretty bad. X-ray helmet, gotta love the X-ray stuff, honestly, man. This looks cool. It always looks cool. The X-ray stuff always. You can literally, you look like a ghost. You can see through yourself. I don't know why. If you have the full X-ray gear, why you're not rocking it. I really wish I did. And hopefully we can at least get more of it out of this supply drop. Speaking of the devil, there's another X-ray thing. That's awesome. You got the whale horn with -2 damage. It's not really worth your time using. At least in my opinion. If you're going to use a gun, I don't know why you would ever want to use one with less damage. That sounds awful. Unless it was a speakeasy. Alright, we got the heavy shield nugget. I don't know why a heavy shield would ever be elite. Ace's loadout, that actually looks pretty cool. Disco helmet, also pretty cool. And then an elite sniper rifle, which isn't really that exciting at all. Just a few. I don't remember seeing the Arctic loadout, or at least remember the Arctic loadout being added to the game. So if that's new, that's pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. That's probably a pretty cool loadout. There we go, baby. First we got the Optic Gold EXO. Now we got the Optic Gold loadout. Those are gonna be pretty cool to rock together. At least put on one of my characters, and then just have a full-on optic outfit. All right, everyone, you're running around the map. If you got full-on optic gear, everyone knows you're a legend. You know what I mean? Everyone knows you're a god. So ain't really too worried about that. We got the Passionate boots. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. The Kraken helmet. That one's super cool too. It's pretty much like the X-ray. But just a little bit different on the head. We got the Arctic helmet. That actually looks like something like dudes in the army would wear too if they were going to like Antarctica to fight a war or something like that. AMR9 noob tube. Fuck noob tubes. I hate them. There we got another Bare Fist. Fireproof gloves. An S12, which I will never use. And if I do, I'll use one of the elite versions. Look how cool that hat is, dude. It's I wish I had that hat in real life, honestly. I think I might buy myself one of them hats. Those are pretty cool hats. Atlas Task Force, that's pretty cool too. I kind of like the stuff that's more realistic. That's something they would actually wear in war, even though, you know, they're not going to wear exosuits because those don't really exist in real life. But you guys know what I mean. I like them realistic looking things. Psychedelic loadout. That's so colorful, man. I love it, dude. If it's colorful, I love it too. Even if it's not realistic. Denial Esports loadout, man. I could rock full optic gear, full denial, whatever I'm in the mood for, man. Pain and Suffering. That was a nice little triple elite right there. I can't even lie. I'll take a double elite. The nice thing about opening supply drops, even if you don't get stuff that you want, like for example, KVA Radical, I don't care. Sentinel Airborne, I don't really care. It's nice that you can redeem those for XP, and at least be able to level up off of that. So I don't know. It's nice to have a surplus of elite items. Then we got the Morse Quick Bolt. Dude, we got 17. We literally flew through these. I feel like I've only been opening them for like 2 minutes. We got the KF5 Genuine, that and the single stack, which we got a few supply drops here, both Extremely underrated variants. Like, definitely fucking try them out. Hey, we got the Damnation, boys. Not as good as the Steel Bite or the Hole Puncher, but at least it's something. You know what I mean? At least it's an elite version of a decent assault rifle, so we can't bitch about that whatsoever. Neuro Pants literally look like shit. Man, we are just getting jammed up the ass now with shitty stuff. Jackpot Boots and Lighten Goggles. Come on, man. Just hook us up. Hook us up with some, just one more legendary, dude. Just one more legendary. That's all I want. Oh, yes, we got the loophole. Fuck yes, the Call of Duty gods heard me and they at least hooked me up with a decent LMG, which you can't complain about, honestly. It's one of the better elite guns. It says it's got some minus things to it, but, you know, we all know they're lying. We all know it's not true. Aviator shirt. That looks cool because it looks like it has a parachute on the back. Exciting. Definitely exciting. The Neuro loadout. The thing I don't get about the Neuro loadout is why is it green? If the rest of, like, the helmet and exo and everything's red, why is that in green? That really doesn't make sense. Alright, we got 4 more. We got 12 chances at a legendary. Alright, awful. 3 more. Please. We're not even getting, like, cool stuff anymore, man. 2 more. Oh, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final supply drop. Alright. Let's get it. Alright. Okay. Oh! What a way to end it, baby. A triple elite. Those actually match. I don't know why those aren't a part of the same set. They're both red and look pretty cool. And we got the SN6 the third with +2 range and +1 damage. Extremely crazy good gun. Let's take a quick look through the armory. And let me show you what we got. We got 2 legendaries. We got the Rip. We got the Speakeasy, the Damnation, the Inferno, which you know I love, and I know you guys like that too. We got a few EM1 elites. And other than that, that was about it. We didn't get an Insanity, really any other legendaries. I wish we would have. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I am planning a 10,000 supply drop opening live stream to go on this this upcoming weekend. Just kind of as like an adios Advanced Warfare. We enjoyed you while you were out, and you know, kind of bye type thing. So hopefully you guys come out to that. I'll let you guys know more information as it comes. Click the thumbs up button on this video if you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for checking out the channel today. I'll catch you all later in a video tomorrow. Peace out, dudes.